All right. A very good evening and welcome to Vaidya Chess Hub. This is the day 3 of the tournament and it is now getting interesting. With every passing day, there will be tough games or other tougher games. We are joined in by Jay. Hello, Jay. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, welcome. Big hello and welcome to you as well. Now, just run through your predictions one more time, please. Tell me all the four predictions.
In Purvesh versus Rayans, Purvesh might win.
Okay.
Rayans might win. Kshitij versus Hitesh, Kshitij will win. Viham versus Sanin might be a draw.
Okay.
And Samitra versus Yatharth, Samitra will win.
All right. So, Jay, is it for the first time that you have predicted a draw, actually?
Yes.
All right. Day 3, and you think that it's a first draw. By the way, Jay, the provision for the draw. Can you tell the viewers what are we going to do to settle the draw?
We will play a bullet game, and if that is also a draw, then an ultra bullet game.
Yes. And what is the time control for the bullet?
1+0.
No, it's 2 plus 1. It's 2 plus 1. Yeah, it's 2 plus 1. And if even that ends in a draw, then yes, you have the provision for the ultra bullet just to settle the issue. All right, the first one who is ready, you can see is Yatharth and Saumitra, but now you can see that even Hitesh and Kshitij seem to be ready, Jay.
Yes.
So we'll wait for Vihang versus Alan. What was the message on WhatsApp? Was there any message on WhatsApp? You post the message, is it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So maybe after that, Hitesh and Kshitij got ready. By the way, you can also tell us on which board do you see the maximum rating difference? On what board do you think? I guess it will be Yatharth versus Saumitra.
Yes. Currently.
Yeah. So even Vihang and Alan are ready for their game. What's the rating there you see on that board?
1.92 and 2.37.
Ooh, that's high. That's nice. Okay, great. Jay, you can also post a message on our WhatsApp group. Like there will be tosses after the live session. So everyone should attend. Now, any minute or rather any second now, there's just a minute to go. Any second now, they could start with their first moves. Yes, all four boards ready, Jay, now. Ready for action. Keep me posted. Share your observations with everybody. Let's see. I think it will be the E4 opening. And well, I don't know about the Hitesh versus Kshitij game. Jay, just check Hitesh versus Kshitij have they challenged correctly. Yeah, now that this seems now they've challenged correctly. The board was with white at the top. Yes, and Purvesh versus Rayansh, e4, e5, knight f3, bishop. Ooh, he did not take the pawn. He didn't take the pawn on e5. Why was that? Yes, it's still hanging. So some careless play there by black on Rayansh's part, not on Purvesh's part, surprisingly. Now he has a chance to take the pawn, but even his pawn on e4 is hanging. I guess they could go for castling now. Meanwhile, Vihang opens up with d4. And look what's happening on the Yatharth Saumitra game there. e4 and h5. Interesting. That's some kind of a trolling there. Like giving him a fair chance or something. I don't know. Jay, when is your next game?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Purvesh has left the game.
Okay, looks like that. Maybe he's facing net issue. I don't know. I hope it gets sorted. He has a lot of time at hand. 6 minutes more. Bishop b5 check by Hitesh. Easily blocked with c6. I don't know why he does that, but he always gives a check, comes back to d3. And now you have even g6 played by Soumitra on his board. Looks very strange. But that's simply true. Oh, now look at what has happened there. Oh, bishop takes f2 check. Bishop takes e1. What was that? Some careless play. Any material difference in any other game, Joy? Everything looks balanced except for Purvesh Reyan's game.
Yes, Leon's is a +3.
Yeah, because of that exchange that he lost. It was
Free
pretty
knight.
normal. Yeah, free knight now. Free knight. So White has to be careful there. Oh, and he didn't take there. But then, yeah, now Bishop is also... Oh, I don't know. This is some crazy game. Now, Knight takes f6, check comes first. At least White should remember that. Knight takes f6, check comes first, and save the bishop. Yeah, much
Then
better.
Queen takes f6 check. It will also be a check.
Yeah. So there's really no escaping that. The bishop cannot come back and block the check. So
Purvesh is left the game again.
as I think, I surmise it's just the net connection, a bad net connection maybe. Of course, really sad time for him to mess up, have this connection disturbed, wrong time. But what can we do? So now, oh, the queens get exchanged first, and then he'll probably take the bishop on c4. Clearly, black is way better.
Both of them have not yet developed the queen side.
Yeah, lopsided development for White. White probably has not really played well. There was chance, easy opportunity to win the pawn on e5 initially. Easily overlooked that f2 threat. In the meeting, remind me, okay, we're going to talk about this game. Meanwhile, Hitesh is giving a tough fight to Kshitij.
Yes.
There was no need now to go back to d1 with the queen. That really was unnecessary. The threat is bishop h7 check and then take the bishop on d4, but that will just be bishop for a bishop. So I don't really see what's the merit in that. He will do that, but then he will just win the bishop. So really no reason why he should do that. So meanwhile, Soumitra is really not worried about castling or any other such move. What's up with the Vihang and Alan game? So now Vihang is threatening c5. What? Yeah, mostly.
Yes. Maybe Alan will take the pawn.
Yeah, if he does not want to allow c5, he has to take. And he'll have to decide what he wants to do. Meanwhile, look at that rook on c8. Purvesh versus Reyanch game. This is rook on c8. A whole rook to protect the pawn on c7. Oh, now this is good move by Hitesh. Rook to e1. Claiming the file. Queen will have to move out of the way, then put his own rook there on e8 maybe. This is interesting. So now queen f4 does look good. Queen f4 for Hitesh. Rook e8. Then, yeah?
Soumitra is a piece up.
Yeah. Despite doing his best to lose. Now, interesting, in Vihang versus Alan game, black has queen on c7 and bishop on d6. That battery, I don't think is of any good use because the bishop is in the front. And that's why it will not be that fruitful. Plus now Vihang has an open c file. What was that? Okay. Knight, rook takes e6 on the Purvesh Reyanch game. Finally. Finally the pawn moves. I was wondering when the bishop on c1 will ever, come into the game. Oh, now there's a good chance here. Bishop g5 maybe. Maybe bishop g5. So as expected, there is rook e8 by Kshitij. Oh, should not have given him that e file. No, should have not done that. Should have played rook, probably rook exchange, or rook to d2, or rather e2. Queen f5, oh, f3. Okay.
Rook back 3 by Rayans.
Yes, that looks nasty. So now knight to e5, knight to c4. Oh, he's gone for the exchange. Yeah, so he's a piece up. He says, let's go for it. That's it. It's all about finishing it nicely. Although look at the time control, and this is funny. So the other boards are actually in their middle game. They've reached their end game. All right. Jay, as far as your prediction is concerned, how realistic now do you think your prediction is about the Young Allen draw? Still, position looks balanced.
Yes.
So it is good. Soumitra still has a lead of a piece here. The queens have been exchanged. That's okay. That's good.
Yes, when the queens got exchanged, Soumitra was piece up.
So Soumitra is probably trying not to castle. That seems to be the logic. He probably will go for artificial castle, or he might just go into the end game.
Free pawn by Purvesh.
Yes, I've actually taken a good screenshot, Jay, just highlighting how carelessly these guys use their time. Where they'll see the other boards are in the middle game, but these guys are already super in their end game itself, with 5 minutes and 4 minutes on the clock.
Vegum's favorite move.
And what's that?
The bishop takes h7.
Greek gift. Greek gift. That's called a Greek gift. And now Purvesh will lose g2 pawn as well. And by the way, now Alan is thinking for a long time, because if he takes the bishop, then there is knight g5 check. The queen, the bishop is hanging maybe. Yeah, king g6. But then he has king g6. I think Alan should take there, right? King takes h7. Yes. Knight g5 check, king g6. Just saves the bishop maybe. I don't know. Because king on g6 will support the bishop. So queen d3 check maybe. Yeah. That's why he's thinking and thinking and thinking. Oh, he did not take there. Now, how many queens does Rayansh want? Jay, what do you think? Now, no stalemate, okay? For God's sake, no stalemate. Meanwhile, Kshitij and Itesh, good fight. Very, very nice fight. Now, what about the Yatharth Soumitra game? Jay, has the material difference come back or what?
No, Soumitra is still in lead of +4.
+4 as always. It was +4, I believe. I am happy to see, Yatharth's king on g1. At least the castling was done, it seems. And now it is up to Rayansh to finish the game quickly. So queen f4 check. Push the king. Get the checkmate. Get a win for yourself. Vihang came back with his bishop on c2. So now queen d3 and queen h7 checkmate could be the threat. But if you play queen d3 Jay, Alan will have bishop g6, I suppose.
Yes.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yatharth is down to under 20 seconds now.
And Soumitra has over 4 minutes.
Yeah. So Yatharth did two good things there. One was castle, the other one was using time.
Soumitra castle.
Okay.
It's a good thing that Rayansh did not play king d3 or else it was stalemate.
Yeah, I wonder why he's not pushing the king to the first rank. Yes, and now the king is to the first rank. You should play queen f2. There you go. And now every move is forced move. Oh, he wants another queen. How many queens does he want? One queen should do the job. The tendency for the...
It was waiting to with the king.
Maybe at least go for under promotion now. Let's say, I don't know. Now don't tell me under promotion. Okay, congratulations to Rayansh. Very good.
So,
Hmm. Who? Yes, on time, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Who else now? Okay, I think now the games that are left are quite interesting. The toughest of the games. Look at the king on h8 in Vyong and Allen game.
Was that a free knight by Vihang?
Free knight for two pawns. I don't know.
Yes, knight for 2 pawns.
Yeah. So now maybe the rook will have to come back. Knight for 3 pawns. Now that does it. That should be okay.
Now rook exchange.
Or maybe queen b3. Yeah, exchange. You were right. He did that. Okay, now queen d2. I was not anticipating that. I thought maybe g5 and queen h5 check.
Vihang is threatening bishop f4. That's keyword.
Yeah. So now will the queens also be exchanged? Piece for 3 pawns, but piece for 3 pawns, man. You don't want to exchange the queens because then the end game will favor the piece. A piece is a piece after all. Let's see now. This is interesting. Meanwhile, Hitesh is definitely giving a good fight. But unfortunately now, look what has happened. Did he just give a pawn on a2 for no reason? Yes. I think he gave a pawn for no reason. That is really unnecessary by Hitesh. He gave that pawn on a2 and that's unnecessary. Did he, yeah, Jay? Did Hitesh just give a pawn there on a2?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was really...
36.
He could have played a4, right?
Yes.
He will regret that. Vihang and Alan both are under a minute now, Jay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kitish and Kshitish both are moving their queens towards the center.
Yes. Yes, kings, of course. Now this should be interesting. You know what? Very interesting. Rook takes pawn now. 100%. You have to grab this opportunity. Rook takes pawn. That's it. What? Why did he not take the pawn? Take the pawn. You come on. This was unnecessary. Take the pawn. Why not? He's waiting for him to give the check. And then what? Then go to d3. I don't know. King d3 now. Now he comes back. What's up with that? How long will he? Now he will take. Now after all the black pawns have advanced and damage has been done, he just allowed Kshitij's king in his territory. That's not fair. Nah, this game is over. Let's see. Vihang is down to what, like 8 seconds here? Whoa. If Vihang loses, he goes to the losers bracket. Alan is also putting a, now look, just keep focus on Vihang Alan game. Every move will give them 3 seconds. There could be a blunder from either side now.
Kshitij is promoted.
Yeah, that game is over for me. Kshitij is the winner. For me, that game probably it's just over. It's really no interest. Why was there that check? I thought there was Rook C7 check, Jay.
Yes.
There was Rook C7 check. Queen's exchange.
Yes.
So still with that piece, Alan has a piece. You should not forget that. A piece is a piece after all. So Jay, your prediction was, well, it was close, right? About the draw things. Now there will be another pawn loss there. Rook takes pawn. Check first. Okay, that's surprising. Why not Rook B2?
Now pawn takes pawn.
It's very
Now Alan
complicated.
is winning.
What? Why do you think so now?
Now he is +2. And he still has a piece.
+2, okay. Kshitij just won, so congratulations to Kshitij.
Now he has complete piece.
Yeah. Okay, so, oh, now look at that. They have 40 seconds. Yes, yes. So see, that's going to be an easy win.
Two queens.
Yeah, 2 queens on the board, but Vihang is not resigning. Says no. Now he'll just bring the bishop back. No, he won't. I thought he'll do that. That's it. Make the next move. What kind of mating trap is that? What's up with that kind of a mating pattern? Seriously, what's up? That's it. Well done. Okay, so we have all the winners. Very, very well done, guys. Awesome session. These guys advance. We will see you tomorrow for day 4. Hope you've enjoyed this. Jay, quickly announce the winner so we can stop the live stream.
The winners are Kshitij, Anand, Soumitra, and Riyans.
Yes, absolutely. They'll advance in the